Welcome back to my channel. It's me, FIERS FEMME, and today I did not film an intro, but I want to take you guys back to my New Year's Eve look. It took me a minute to finish this video because I've been having some problems with my editing apps, but it's finally here, and I want to show you how I achieved this beautiful eye look for New Year's. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and let's get into it. So we're going to begin today with my eyebrows. I just want to give you guys a little snippet of what I do to clean my eyebrows up. I use my tweezers. I got this tweezer in a packet with another one. That one is a little bit bigger. This one is a smaller tweezer, so you could get the fine hairs, especially if you have a mirror that is magnifying. I have a 10x mirror. I want to get one that is a little bit closer and in depth, but this one helps. I love this tweezer. And now I'm going to use one of my eyebrow razors that I get from any hair store, any type of hair store you go to buy some wig, braiding hair, anything that you need. They usually have these at the counter, and they're $1. So I use this to shape up above my eyebrow and under, and any type of mess that I might have missed with my tweezer. Then I go over my eyebrows and clean it up so that any little cuts or anything that might have happened, not necessarily cuts, but just cleaning your area is the best thing before you fill your brows. So now I'm going to take the KKW palette that she did with Mario, and in there she has a color called Royalty. I use that in my brows. Like, I love powders. I sometimes tint my eyebrows. I sometimes use Benefit Brow, but currently I've been using the KKW palette because I just don't feel like going to buy anything for my brows. Yes, I'm lazy, but this works. Okay, so you're going to do the same thing to your right eyebrow that you did to your left eyebrow, and make them look as even as possible. This has become so easy for me. It's like second nature. And then I'm going to go ahead and take this concealer that is from Colourpop, and it is the No Filter Concealer in 34. I love, love, love this concealer. I feel like it's the best base. It doesn't move. Like, once you put it somewhere, it stays there and it gives you the look that you're looking for. I usually go above and under. I don't go all the way to the front of my eyebrow. I just blend out the corners of it. And right now, as you see, I went in the front. But yeah, I just blend it out. I don't do like a deep concealer. We're gonna add this color to my eye, sweeping from the outer part of your eye inward to the corner. This is Miami. I love Miami. Miami is my favorite transition color. I feel like it does justice to any color unless you're trying to do like a rainbow thing. But I always put this color first. It's always my transition color. So yeah, I put this above my crease with a blending brush. Not a big blender brush, but a reasonable size one that can do the job. So we're just gonna go back and forth and put the most product. Always put the most product by the end of your eyes and sweep it in. The next product that we're gonna be using is also from the KKW palette, and this is Loyalty again, the one that I have been using in my eyebrows. But if you notice, when I put it on my eyes, it's a little bit different to what is going on in my eyebrows, because my eyebrows naturally are dark. They're gonna look a little darker. So Loyalty going on my eyebrows with a brush that I received from Ipsy, and it's a pencil brush. I love this brush because it fits exactly in my crease where I want it. And I did the same method by taking the most product, leaving it at the end of my eye, and sweeping it in to the corners. Not all the way quite, probably by the middle where your pupil would be, where your pupil was set. That's where I stopped the Loyalty eyeshadow. Sorry guys, I'm really tired doing this, but I didn't feel like just putting the video up with music this time. I really wanted to talk over it. So yeah, I kept doing that for a little bit, and I always pay close attention to what I'm doing with the color, because in my head I always know how I want my eyes to look, and so me looking up and down and around is me just trying to make sure that I get the look that I want for tonight, which was New Year's Eve. I don't know what you guys did, but I was gonna go out, but then I decided not to go out after this, but no, I actually did go out, but I didn't go where I planned on going. So the outfit that I have on, I didn't get to wear it to the club, but it's always another time to wear it. I love my outfit. You're gonna see it at the end of this video. Stay tuned to the end of the video to see my outfit. I took some pictures and I took my time to put it in the end so you guys could see my outfits. Okay, the next thing I did was I took this white eyeshadow base from NYX Cosmetics and I placed it upon my eye where I wanted to put the glitter. Yes, we're going to pull out glitter. It is New Year's Eve. There's not a lot of times that I use glitter anymore. I used to really like glitter in the beginning of my YouTube situation, because I wouldn't say that I'm as far as I need to be, but I know I'm good. So yeah, New Year's Eve is when I pull out my little bitsy glitters. Like, I just got them at Sally's. So what I do is I put my base down first, make sure that it is nice and healthy and the crease is not going into my eyeshadow, and then I start to apply it. So what I did was I took some glue that is glitter glue, and I took silver lining, limelight, and the last color that I used, I believe is called aqua blue or something like that. It's going to be right here on the screen. And what I did was apply each and every one of these beautiful glitter to my eyes. I really like these colors, how they coincided with each other, and I was thinking about it in my head how I wanted the look to come out. So I might look a little confused in the video. That's because I wasn't sure if I wanted the glitter to go that far on my eyes. I wasn't trying to look like I was going to carnival. I wanted to look like, okay, grown and sexy New Year's Eve. Yeah, so now I'm going back in on my other eye with the same NYX white eyeshadow base. And I'm going to make sure that it's neat. I take my time and carve it out. This is the best way I know how to do it. I think I was better when I first started doing cut creases, but I have stopped doing cut creases so long now that it's sometimes annoying and it is tedious, but the end result is always beautiful. The first layer I put down wasn't wide enough for me, so I went back in and I cleaned it up, and yeah, I'm just applying it to my eye where I want that to fall. And what I'm looking at right now, even though my eyes does not look open, is me trying to figure out if it's matching over on the other side. I don't want one eye to be smaller. I want them to be, you know, the same. So now I'm going to apply, excuse me, the glitter, which I bought from Sally's. Which I bought from Sally's. So I'm going to go ahead and put the Stardust White Nail and Body Glitter first, just like the other eye. And then I went ahead and did Limelight Nail and Body Glitter. I applied that to the middle section of my eyes. And don't just put it in the middle. Make sure that you blend it with the first glitter color. And then the last glitter color we're going to put is the Aqua Shimmer Nail and Body Glitter. And I think they named it Aqua because of the blue. The blue is really pretty, but again, I wasn't sure if this is how far I wanted my glitter to be. So you're going to see coming up that I made a little bit of a change to my eye look. But this is one way that you can do your eyes and it'll be just as beautiful. I just decided toward the end that I didn't want that much glitter. But yeah, I'm just applying that to my eyes, getting rid of excess glitter. I cleaned up some of the ones that was coming down, then I went back into the KKW palette, took Loyalty, and just framed back out my eyes. I was trying to make it, you know, I was give a little depth to it, but it still was kind of throwing me off. Even though now I'm looking at it, it's really pretty. In that moment, that's not what I wanted to have on my eyes. So, you know, just me saying to myself in my head in that moment, like, okay, maybe I could fix this, maybe I can leave the glitter, but I really was not feeling it. So I did under my eyes just to see if it would make me feel a lot better. But yeah, so far right now, me doing this video, it's January 24th. So this is the concealer that I use, the orange color corrector from LA Girl, and you always have to blend it out and keep it, like, don't leave it there piled up to make creases in your mouth. Like, blend it out with your sponge and make sure that it looks like a second coat of skin before you put your foundation on. But yeah, like I was saying, it's January 24th right now, and I think so far I'm enjoying the new year. I'm setting a lot of goals for myself, but not because it's a new year. I'm setting a lot of goals because I want more for my next chapter in my life, as I feel like a lot of people want out of their lives as well. You want to grow with every year and be a better person with every year, I would hope, and that's what I'm trying to do in 2019, and continue to just grow and be a better person from the inside out, not just all about the outside, because I feel like your outsides are created by the person you are on the inside, and if you're not a lovable person on the inside, you're gonna be real ugly on the outside, no matter how pretty you are, no matter how much makeup you put on. Yeah, it's like you can't change a beauty from within, you know what I mean? So every year my goal is to just be a better person for myself, because if I'm a better person for myself, I could definitely be a better person for somebody else out there, whether it be my family member, my mom, you know, my boyfriend. I want to exude positivity and motivation for anybody around me. But now I went into that whole tangent, which I should just have a get ready talk with me so you guys could get to know me. Get back into the video. You saw what foundation I was using, which is L'Oreal Infallible. I love that foundation. I know y'all probably sick of me using that foundation. I am going to buy some other foundations, but for right now, this is my go-to. I have to get going buy another bottle of Fenty because I'm out of it. And I just recently got the powder and the concealer. I have to say, when I first put it on, I wasn't sure about the whole powder thing. But anyway, I'll bring out a video with that so I can use my review. But let's just say that I really, really like it, and I can't wait to make the video for you guys. I probably might do a 2-in-1 again with this new wig that I just received. But let's not get into that. We're going to use the Colourpop Cosmetics Medium Dark 34 Concealer. Remember, I told you I really, really love this concealer. This is the same concealer I but framed my eyebrows with. And right now I'm just blending it to the guards under my eye. I love concealer because concealer makes your eye pop. Notice that this side of my face highlights my eye more than this side that I'm currently doing when it did not have it on there. So right now, I know sometimes I put a little bit too much concealer, but that night I was going to party, I was going to stay up late, I was probably going to be doing my man, and yes, I'm going to do him in the makeup because I'm supposed to be a fantasy tonight, right? So anyways, I'm just blending it out, and I always make sure I blend really good because if you don't, it then starts to leave creases. I felt like that wasn't enough coverage, so I just put 3 dots on each side and blended it out again. And I don't always go this heavy, but I want it to look snatched, okay? Snatched. So what I did was I blended it out carefully. I need to go get me some more sponges. And the next step of what I did was, of course, use my banana powder and set it. Okay, no filter banana powder, Colourpop Cosmetics. I love, love, love this powder. I definitely will always continue to buy it until they just don't make it anymore. My favorite bronzer, NYX Cosmetics. I know a lot of people probably wonder why I don't put cream contour. I do sometimes, but I didn't feel like doing all that tonight. I used to do it a lot more, like I said, when I first started my YouTube channel. I didn't really like powders, but now that I'm into powder bronzers, I don't feel like I need all that extra frazzle dazzle sometimes, and it's just a lot of work. So this is where I decided to flick off a lot of the glitter. I didn't put a lot of the situation in because honestly it took me at least 30 minutes to get off some of that glitter. But I did go back over it with Loyalty, and I'm going to zoom in so you can see what I did. I took off most of the aqua, and then I went back in with Loyalty and put a lot of pigmentation towards the end of my eye and blend for the guys where the glitter ended and where the brown began. And it took me even longer to make sure that there was no glitter on my eye anywhere but where I wanted it to be. Glitter is a funny, tricky thing, and I see why a lot of people like using the ones that look like lipstick right now, like the one from Stila. But I'm still old school, still using the loose glitter, and let me tell you, that takes forever to clean up, especially when you already did your makeup. But now I'm just going back under my eyes again with a pencil. Love this pencil brush. I got this from actually BH Cosmetics. It came in a set. And when I tell you this is my favorite tool to go under my eye, because it's so hard to use brushes that you use above on your, my eyelids are big, okay? I can't use those same eyelid brushes under my eye. Now we're into part 2, because I'm just rambling. And I'm using my Got To Be Glued Blasting Freeze Spray. And I spray, like, this is just a closure wig. My sister actually made this one, and I cut it. I really wanted a different look for New Year's, so I opted for the bobs. And yeah, all I have to do is put Got To Be Glued right there in the middle. I don't need to put it anywhere else because that's where the closure is. The rest is basically a dome cap, so it's just gonna lay there. So once I got it where I want it to be, because I want to look as realistic as possible. Of course you're gonna know this is not my hair if you know me. So anyways, I spray right there, and what I'm doing now is making sure my braids are up under the cap because it's way shorter in the back than it is in the front. And I'm pressing down and putting that heat from the blow dryer and the cool air, I should actually say, because I have the cool blast on it, and I'm just pressing down to make sure that it is secure. And I take my Demon brush and I brush through my hair. The next step for me is taking the same freeze blasting spray. I'm going to take a clip because it was getting on my nerves. And I'm going to use that freeze blasting spray because it will help hold it down again. And I'm going to set my baby hairs in place. Now it doesn't have to be a lot of baby hair because again this is just a closure. So I'm just making it look cute to the eye, like straight on the head. And make sure that in case it blows back, that is set properly. So this takes a little minute. Girls take forever to do things to their hair, but that's why we are who we are, because we're special. And guys aren't, and they just hate that. But yeah, so I'm just doing my baby hairs. I'm fixing the left side and the right side, and I'm going to find some type of hair right there and try to somehow make that into a little baby hairstyle. And when I tell you this hair, when I stuck this down, it lasted me at least a week, and it was just a closure. My sister was kind of mad at me, but she's like, oh, don't sleep in your wig, don't sleep in your wig. But I mean, I was by my boyfriend's house, and I didn't feel like being a straight back girl that week, so I just went ahead and kept it on. And did my thing. You know, I could take off my makeup and everything. It's just a closure. I will say on Friday I took it off and like greased my scalp and then put it back on. But yeah, I really, really, really love this wig. I feel like she did a great job laying the tracks and everything, and I did a great job cutting it, okay? Because short hair is the thing. Like, you don't gotta be worried about it. You get up, you go, flat iron in the front, you good, you know? Okay, so after I did that, I took a little Got To Be freeze spray on my hands and I laid it on the top, because you know there's always some pieces of short hair sticking up in the air that you don't want to stick up in the air. But what I was trying to avoid was that shiny look. See how up there was looking a little shiny? I did not like that. So when I took the flat iron to it, it lost a little bit of that shine, but that's fine by me because I didn't like it. Now I'm going to take this flat iron I got when I was working at Sally's. It's the KKW flat iron collab, which I don't know who they worked with, but I just really liked it because it was pink. The flat iron was on sale when I got it, and so was the hair dry because nobody was buying it. But I just want to thank you guys for watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and continue to watch all my videos. I have so many new videos on this channel, and I hope you keep up with me. Hit the notification bell. Don't be afraid to keep in touch. Have a great, happy 2019. Later.
Shine bright like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond.